Welcome to Radio Waves, the podcast for shortwave radio enthusiasts. I'm your host, GDX, and today we'll be discussing 3 different topics related to shortwave radio. First up, we'll be talking about sporadic E-skip. This phenomenon occurs when radio waves are reflected by ionized layers in the Earth's atmosphere, causing them to bounce back to Earth and travel much further than they would normally be able to. This can lead to long-distance communication on shortwave frequencies that would not normally be possible. Sporadic E-skip is most common during the summer months, but it can happen at any time of the year. It's often unpredictable, so shortwave radio enthusiasts need to keep an ear out for any unusual propagation conditions. This can be a great way to hear stations from far away that you wouldn't normally be able to pick up. Next, let's talk about the importance of a good antenna when it comes to shortwave radio. A good antenna is crucial for getting the best possible reception, and there are a few things to keep in mind when selecting an antenna. First, you'll want to make sure your antenna is the right length for the frequency you want to listen to. This is because antennas are resonant at specific frequencies, so using an antenna that's too long or too short can result in poor reception. You'll also want to consider the type of antenna you're using. A wired dipole antenna is a common choice for shortwave radio enthusiasts, but there are many other types of antennas that can work well too, depending on your specific needs and setup. Finally, let's discuss some shortwave news. Shortwave radio is still a popular way to receive news and information from around the world, and there are many broadcasters who still transmit on shortwave frequencies. For example, the Voice of America still broadcasts on shortwave, as do many international broadcasters like the BBC World Service, Radio France International, and Radio Taiwan International. These stations provide a valuable service for people who want to stay informed about what's happening around the world. So that's it for today's episode of Radio Waves. We hope you learned something new about sporadic E-skip, good antennas for shortwave radio, and some shortwave news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.